Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another video. Going down the road here, looking in the roadside. Looks like we got a pretty decent dew here this morning, so gonna need the sun to pop out here, maybe a little breeze, get this all dried up here so we can start cutting beans. But I am gonna be working on something else here this morning before we will cut beans. So stay tuned to find out what it is. What do we have here? 580 got a little dirty last night. Started working this bean stubble probably about 6 o'clock yesterday evening, and worked a little bit. Kind of got the field trimmed out. Probably did about 15 acres, and this tractor is so fun to run. I just couldn't resist, so got this chisel and everything all set up last night, and this new 1200 display on this tractor is pretty sweet. Well, I'm letting this thing warm up here for a little bit. Windows are all fogged up, so the heater rolling here. Last night I was working, man, these lights on this tractor are something else. They are bright, and this guidance is pretty sweet. Everything seems to be running pretty smooth. Got everything set. So normally on a Pro 700, when you do a roll cow, you've got to get, hate to get this cab all dirty. I have to wipe the feet off here. So anyway, on a Pro 700, when you do a roll cow, you basically got to get like a flag. You go through the monitor, blah, blah, blah. You do your, set your line, you make a circle, come back around, and then when you come back over the flag, you got to measure the distance to get calibrated. But on this display, you just select roll cow, click go. It tells you to drive at a certain speed on a line, and you turn around. It does it for you. So really pretty slick. Yeah, I mean, we really showed up to this field with this chisel plow, set it in the ground, and it was working perfectly fine. So we don't normally work bean stubble, but we work all of our corn stalks, so it's nice to get this thing all set and ready before we get working some corn stalks. So I really want to kick the wiper on, but I wonder why that thing just kicked on. I really want to kick the wipers on, but I don't want to make the windshields all smeary. Just let it burn off here for a little bit. Yeah, that's not dust. That's steam coming out of the ground because the ground's so warm and the air temp's cold. Look at that in the sunlight. Looks pretty neat. Got her all worked, looks pretty good. I know all the no-tillers are shaking their head right now. Bean stubble just looks so nice when you work it. We don't normally work bean stubble at all. It's probably the only bean stubble field we work this fall, but looks pretty good. Taking this thing back to the farm. I'm gonna be hopping in a combine here before too long. gallon counter, so see how many gallons of fuel we burn on 40 acres. What are you working on this morning?
I'm trying to change these sensors.
Oh yeah, we got new load sensors for this cart.
Yeah, and I don't understand.
Don't understand how it works here. Jeez.
What?
You
I know.
quite the Jenga setup here.
But see, I got the pressure off. Look, I gotta go. But see, it's not. I can't. I don't know what I need to do to get it higher. But it won't expand anymore. Is it because I need to jack this up at the same time? I mean, this axle should.
That's a good question.
Should pivot.
Yeah, the scales have been off. They were off all last year, and need these changed. We only put 75 gallons in it. Now I'm gonna back it in the shed, and this thing will be sitting for a little while until it's ready to work some corn stalks. Well, we jacked it up, put 2 new load cells in it. I had to jack up this other side to get the old ones out. Here's all the wiring. My goodness. Keeping everything straight over here.
Yep.
Well, we got those scales all situated and they are spot on. I got in the grain tank of that thing and sit on it, and it was telling me my weight. Pretty accurate, so that's good. Car's ready to go. I'm grabbing a bottle of chain oil here. I'm gonna go out and get my combine. I'm gonna lube up the chains and then take it to the field, and we're gonna start cutting beans. I'm gonna oil up this unloading chain here first. That'll do. Now I'm gonna fire up the separator and get that chain all oiled up. It's time to go cut some beans. Northbound and down. Just getting started here. I got a little area back there, so Dad can put his head on. I can hop around field to field if I'm not going too far without taking my head off, since it's 30 foot. This is 45, so that's way too big to go down the road with. Well, we're ripping right along here, cutting beans. Been rolling all day long. Pretty good, no stops. It's 3 o'clock. Got about half of this field done. It's a pretty big size field, so we'll be here all day long. I don't know if we'll finish it off today. Might have to finish it off in the morning. I don't know. I guess it just depends how damp it gets later as the evening goes on. The scales on that cart are working great. They are really accurate. So finally got that all straightened out. Well, Dad and I are about to finish up this field. Probably got about 20-30 more minutes left here. And then we're just going up the road about a half mile. So I'm going to be starting in another field. Pretty good day of cutting so far. Beans got down to like 11.5% getting dry. 11.5% beans that have some leaves and green stems. Pretty interesting. And we're off to the next one. Wide load. These beans looking nice and ripe. Not many green stems on these ones. There are in some areas, but I don't know, the sun's down, so let's see how this goes. See if the trash picks up moisture and makes stuff difficult here. The elevator does close in 10 minutes, and we're not going to have a truckload here in time to go to town, so we will just fill the trucks and the cart up and that'll be a wrap for today. Uh-oh, we got a slugger. First slug feeder house of the night. I'll probably be next because I just ran my mouth about it, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Well, I guess I did it. It's getting tough, so slug the feeder house. Beans are tough, and I'm gonna have to call it. I know Dad's having a hard time cutting, so let's get this unslugged here. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I'm getting ready to park this combine. I'm driving it up here where all the other equipment is. So Dad had to drop his head off. I think his feeder house may have jumped a cog again. So guess we'll be working on that in the morning. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.